YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today, man. So today's topic we'll be talking about Karmelo Anthony and the Metcalf brothers. Steph, what are you talking about when you talk about Karmelo Anthony and the Metcalf brothers? So an incident happened in a town in Texas where this black kid, Karmelo Anthony, he went up under the tent like to stay out the rain and shit. So they had a track meet that day. That was the only reason why he was there. And the coach said really Anthony was supposed to be on the track like warming up and stuff like that, but bro, it's raining. What the fuck you mean I'm supposed to be warming up? Like, we gotta wait till it start raining. You really think I want to get wet before I have to run, bro? Like, I understand we playing sports and stuff like that. Like, I'll be real, only playing in the rain only counts for like drizzle rain, like if it's football or something. And I've seen other football games where it was raining hard and players were still expected to perform. They didn't care. So it's track. No one really wants to get wet. So the way they had the tent set up, it was like in the bleachers. So like Austin and his brother Hunter, they was kind of like back here. Like, let's say if this was the stadium, because this how the stadium was facing. So they had it in the stadium. They had the tent in the bleachers. So like the students still was able to sit down and stuff like that and still, like, you know, stay out the rain and stuff. So my whole thing was, I heard an argument that one of the kids that Karmelo Anthony said about, he was like, what crazy weather, huh? And the other kid, he was like, yeah. And he didn't think nothing too much of it. Like, and that's why I say, bro, like, you gotta know who you really fucking with, because a lot of people be low-key racist. And I hate to say it that way, but that shit still is a real thing till this day, bro. I made like a video that I made like 2 months ago, I think. That's when I made that video, or 3 months. I'm not sure. I have to actually go back and look and like while I'm editing and stuff to see when I made that video. But I made a video about sundown towns. Bro, there are people that literally hate us, and we have did nothing to them. They've hated us since they got over here, because they wanted to be us in a way. And I'm not saying all YT people are like that, but most are, though. You have those few that are not racist. They don't care about color. They see you as a human being. The ones that they don't see you as a human being, they see you as an animal. They always try to stereotype us watermelon chicken, and they try to make little slight racist joke, but they try to make it funny, or they'll try to say it a certain way. So I got this homegirl, she from Clarksdale and I'm from Drew. So we about 30-40 minutes apart, because we from the Delta. And we was like, our building had shut down recently, and we had to go to Bears. And she caught something that I didn't catch, because I had an earpiece. Like, I always have an earpiece in, because like the warehouse setting, it is very loud for the most part, especially where I'm at now. Like right now, oh my god. But over there, it was cool, like, because a lot of people, they had left, so it wasn't many people there, but it still was stuff going on around me. Like, I kind of think of myself on the spectrum, because I can't like have a lot of sounds around me. Like, that shit be bugging the fuck out of me. And it's weird, but that's just how I am as a person. So, I kind of laughed, but I didn't know. I kind of just like, you know how you laugh a person off, but you're not really listening to them. Like, you're not really, what they're saying is going in one ear and out the other. Like, she caught it though, cause he was for to say Nick, but he caught himself. He tried to play it off real smooth, cause that's what she was telling me. Because she was like, "You ain't hear?" I was like, "No, I had an earpiece in." I was like, I laughed, but I wasn't really listening to him because I'm already skeptical of YT people. Now, if you give me good energy, if you give me good vibes, I can be around you, but I'm still side eyeing you because you can, like, you have to understand. You don't know if you really around one of those type of YT people. So you have to be able to understand like how to dissect this shit. And I know I'm gonna get back to the case and stuff like that, but I'm just giving you an example. So she told me this shit. So it's like, and I always been skeptical of them because I've heard of like, you know, the shit that, like, I'm a history guy, so like I understand what they did to my people back in the days and stuff like that. But that's neither here or there. Like, I just want to tell y'all that, like, you know. And basically one of the coaches sent Austin a text or something, but it's kind of flip floppish because 1 minute they were saying Austin and Hunter was suspended and they were supposed to be fishing or something like that, or he let them go fish or some shit like that. And then there's another claim that the coach texted Austin and said he needs to step up and be a leader and all that shit, like take leadership, like take you know, take authority, like put the weight on yourself, basically. Take, like, not accountability, but like take the lead. Yeah, take the lead. So it was some kids there that was there to help put the tent up for the training. And Austin and his brother Hunter, they was sitting like at the back of like the tent, and Karmelo, he was kind of like towards the front or a little bit in the middle. So something people have to understand, they had to deliberately get up. These two guys, they had to deliberately get up and come close to Karmelo. Karmelo was not near them. And then that's when they said the Hunter brothers, they moved up. But Hunter, I mean, not the Hunter brothers, but the Metcalf brothers. Austin and Hunter are two different types of twins. They twins. So Hunter, he's like the good twin. And then you got Austin, he's like with the shit. So Austin, he kind of confronts Karmelo, talking about, what are you doing over here? Woo woo. You shouldn't be over here. And all that weird shit. Like, bro, why you trying to make this man get out the tent when you see it's fucking raining? That's my whole thing, bro. Like, where's your humanity at? Like, where's the... Bro, we're both in high school. Like, why are you acting like that? And then another thing people didn't understand, Austin and Hunter, them some big boys. Them niggas big. Like, I'm talking about stature wise. Like, I'm talking about height and weight. And Karmelo ain't nothing but like 5'9", 5'10". These niggas like 6'3", 6'4", 200 plus, 220 plus, some shit like that. Bro, Austin played linebacker. I don't know what the fuck Hunter played. He probably played safety or some shit. Karmelo, if he played football, he probably played running back or receiver or slot or some shit. Like, nigga, imagine a linebacker hitting you in your shit and you a receiver and you that damn small. damn near gonna crush you. So Austin, he walked up like on him and shit like that. Hunter kind of stayed back. Like it's like they started having a verbal altercation. They started cussing at each other and shit like that. And it just didn't make sense because I'm like, bro, again, why are you trying to put this man out the tent when you see it's fucking raining? Like, you see it's raining, gang. Like, what do you have against this man so bad to where you just don't want him under the tent? Because your coach said you need to step up and be a leader? Nigga, you don't just treat people that way, gang. I bet if it was one of your kind, you wouldn't have did that. You would have allowed them to sit up under there, bro. That's my whole thing. That's what I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it in that way. I don't give a fuck, because if you ask me personally, Stephon. If you ask Steph, because there's two of me. There's Stephon and there's Steph. If you asking both of me, he didn't do shit wrong. Karmelo didn't do shit wrong, if you ask me. Because you got to understand, Hunter gonna jump in that shit if Austin started beating this nigga ass. Nigga, Karmelo never even stood up. And I don't care about what they were saying. They were basically saying like Karmelo was telling his ass, leave me alone and shit like that. Like, move around, fool. Like, just leave me alone, gang. And he told them niggas, he was like, I don't want no problems with y'all, bro. Just leave me alone. And then Austin, the aggressor, because you can't say Karmelo was the aggressor. I don't give a fuck if he had a blade in his fucking bag. That blade is for protection. You really think Karmelo Anthony woke up and thought about doing that to Austin? Do you really think he woke up that morning and said, yeah, I'm gonna do this to this nigga? No, he didn't think that. He packed the 3-inch blade for protection just in case. Emergency. That's why he had that 3-inch blade in his bag. And then you got these people trying to say, Karmelo, he was wrong, he was the aggressor. No, nigga, Austin was the aggressor. The Hunter brothers was the aggressor, because guess what? Who approached who first? Austin and Hunter approached that nigga first. Karmelo. That young brother. That young god. They didn't have to approach him. He's there just like them. He's there for a track meet. Just because your coach told you to step up and be a leader don't mean you get to kick people out the tent. If anything, go ask your coach and be like, Coach, is somebody over here? Can you walk over here with me? Because I asked him to leave and he told me to make him and shit like that, and I didn't want any problems. Like, if Austin really wanted to do the right thing, if the Metcalf brothers really wanted to do the right thing, they would have took initiative and went to the coach and said, Coach, can you come over here real quick? Can you stop what you're doing and come over here real quick? We got a situation over here. Now, when the coach tell him to move, he ain't got no other choice but to move. This is an adult. This is a superior. This is a staff member. And you have another guy, and they talking about he a sex offender and all that, woo-woo. That defeats the point. Yeah, he fucked up. Yeah, he mentally fucked up. Shit like that. We all fucked up. We all fucked up in our own ways. But he watched the video. And he saw how it went down. Bro, them for real deal tried to surround him, man. And then it's like they're trying to tell two different stories to fry Karmelo. Still, why they trying to fry Karmelo? Cause if it was another white person, If it was another white tee person, it would have been fair game. People would have told it just how it was. Now, just because it's a black guy and a white tee guy, we gotta make sure we fry him. We gonna make him out to be an example. And then, bro, ain't Texas a stand your ground state? Like I just told you, I don't give a fuck about him having a blade. He had that blade for protection. He did not wake up that morning and said, I'm finna do this to this nigga. He didn't. You're not finna tell me he did. They provoked that man. They was the aggressors. And Austin put his hand on that man's shoulder. And Karmelo went in his bag. Bro, chill out, fool. Move around, bro. I don't want no problem. He's telling this man, I don't want no problems. Leave me alone. You're way bigger than me. Nigga, you will smush me. Then you niggas know jujitsu. Both you niggas been doing jiu-jitsu since y'all was some little kids. Am I not making sense here? Because that's not how you do someone, bro. That's not how you do somebody, bro. You was trying to bully Karmelo from under the tent, bro. You try to intimidate that man with your stature and shit like that. Like, that shit just gonna instill fear in that man. That man, he pushed that man, and Karmelo went like this, and Karmelo went like that. He did Karmelo like this, and then he did his ass like that. In an upward motion. From starters, why do you have your hands on me? If we're having a verbal altercation, we cussing at each other. We pissed at each other. You feel me? Like, we're pissed at each other. At this point, we don't like each other. In this exact moment, we do not like each other. We cussing each other out. Ain't no telling what them niggas was saying. All type of B's and BANs and HAN and prick and cocksucker and like, bro, like, what made you think you can just come over here and put your hands on me and we just got into a whole verbal altercation? And Hunter was involved with the verbal altercation. He didn't go up and put his hand on him, though. Hunter didn't do that. That's why I say Hunter is the good twin. Austin is the reckless twin. Austin is with the shit. Hunter is the mediator. Austin, he want a jack. He want to smoke. Hunter, he'll talk shit to you all day until I'm pretty sure you put your hands on him and he gonna show you. That's the difference between those twins. And it's sad that he had to see his brother like that. It's very unfortunate. I'm not as heartless as I talk. I'm not. I have a heart. I'm a good person. I don't see color. I just know the world that I live in. And I know how my people tried to help them, and they snaked my people. They was backdoor. They backdoored my people in back of the day. That was the first ever backdoor betrayal. So I have to be skeptical. I have to be. That's why I don't fool with people, bro. I got my kind, my circle, all that. Because I'm not going to say I fuck with all my kind, because all my kind isn't good. Just like I just said, all them aren't that way. Most of them are, though. You're going to run across those select few that don't think like the majority of their race. And don't get me wrong, I got some coon ass people on my side too. I got people on my side that try to be with them. They try to fit in with them. Whole time they not even fucking with you, bro, because the color of your skin is, until it exposes itself, you would never know. Now y'all trying to use pictures and stuff from Karmelo and said he's a bad kid, he's a violent kid, and bro, did Austin and Hunter beat their dad ass because they dad was kicking their mama ass? Bro, if my dad is kicking my mom ass, I'm just gonna stop talking to my dad. That's gonna hurt him more than anything. Now, if my dad provoked me, if my dad get up in my face and say, what you gonna do about it, then we jack. But when they going through it, I just stop talking to my dad because, Dad, you know that's wrong. You're putting your hands on a woman. I understand women have their ways. That's them. They're emotional. They do shit. They do shit. Just like us guys, we're emotional too, especially us guys who didn't really have a stable, like, father figure in our lives. Cause I had a father figure, but that situation was weird back when I was like a kid. Cause my real dad was never there. Nigga, the last time I saw my dad, I was like 3. And he had brought me over, no, not 3. I was like 9, 10, or 8, something like that. We was living across the bridge though. That's when we was living back in my hometown. We was across the bridge, and my dad brought me a Christmas gift over there. He was in his uniform. My mom had the tree. I'm sitting right there. Me and my mom sitting right there on the ground, and I'm opening gifts and stuff. And he brought me a gift. Nigga, I didn't see my dad to 10 years. My actual dad to 10 years later when I was like 13, 14, 10 to 12 years later when I was like 13 or 14. And I probably wouldn't have seen him then, but I made a post on my Facebook, and they said, who do you miss most? And I said my dad, and so happened my mom saw it. Cause my mom, my friend on Facebook, there when I was young-minded, thinking I could just say what I want and post what I want and stuff like that and not hear about it. Cause my mom was that type of parent, like, if you post something on social media she ain't like, she gonna ask you about it. She ain't just gonna ignore you or nothing like that. My mom would dead ass tell me sometimes, Stefan, get the fuck off Facebook. Dead ass. She'll do that. That was just my mom. And I appreciate her for that till this day, because she raised a good person. She raised a person with a good heart. Like I just told you, but I know the world that I live in, I have to be suspicious of everything, even my people, like I just told y'all. I'm not just talking about them. Because you can't do that. You gotta mediate. You gotta be in the middle. You can't just attack one side. That's not how life works. You have to look at things from both perspectives. But in my honest opinion, Karmelo Anthony was not in the wrong. You approach him. You was the aggressor. You should have left that nigga alone. As soon as I would have saw that nigga with it bag, I would have thought the nigga would have had a gun. That's just me, because we black like that. And that's kind of what leads to shit. Like, you know, niggas be having guns on them. Like, nigga, I've known people to have a pipe on them in school, literally. People that I'm not close with, but we are very familiar with each other. Family and all. So that's not common. So when he would have went in his bag, I would have thought the nigga would have had a scout. Oh shit, this nigga went in the bag. What the fuck he got in there? My man going, he got scrapping that be down there for the pop dude there right here. I'm not thinking about no 3-inch fucking blade. I carry around a pocket knife, but my shit ain't 3 inches though. My shit a little longer than that. So, in my opinion, that nigga wasn't wrong. That nigga was defending himself. That's self-defense in a stand your ground law state. He wasn't the aggressor. I don't understand what people be trying to put shit in their perspective, and that's not how life works. You have to see it for what it is and not what you want it to be. What do I always tell y'all? See shit for what it is and not what you want it to be. That's a part of waking up. And they kind of going through the trial right now. They go back to court this morning. They said Monday morning they was gonna go back because they had the trial was yesterday too. Probably it was all last weekend leading up to Saturday, and they weren't gonna do it on Sunday because it's Sunday. Now they back at it Monday. And think about it. If it was such an open shut case, how people saying it, why the fuck would they let him out the first time? Why? Why? They would have just gave him no bond. He wouldn't have been able to bond out. And then you had other people donate, bro. You had other people donate to Karmelo, bro. Then you got Austin. You got the Metcalf family. They asking for donations, and they saying this is what I saw on Twitter. Even though they say you can't believe everything you see on the internet. I'm just telling y'all what I saw. They was saying Austin and Hunter dad, he got a new crib. I'm not sure. I heard 8 bedrooms, but that seems like hell no, too fucking much. 8? What the fuck? Fuck is he gonna do 8 bedrooms? And they said their mom got a car, new cars or something, new cars, something like that in those lines. But it's weird, bro. Like, the fuck y'all doing the donation for? When y'all know the type of kids y'all got. Like, y'all know Hunter is the good kid. Hunter is the kid who makes good decisions. Y'all know Austin is the crash out. But who the fuck is Hunter to not go to war with his brother? That's blasphemy in twins' eyes. It is. And me as a person, I'm fine with my brothers. And they're not I don't have a twin. And some of my brothers are my friends. Because I truthfully only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 brothers. So if they fight, I'm fighting. We all fighting. Fuck it. It is what it is. I got they back. I hope they got mine, but I got they back though. Now, once they show me they not fuck with me how I fuck with them, then that's when I ease up. Like, damn, nigga, I thought, okay, cool, type shit. But you have to understand that Hunter was gonna ride with his brother right or dead ass wrong. That's just what was gonna happen. And you really think Karmelo finna just sit up here and let these niggas pummel him? Not do shit. You really think he finna let that happen? He ain't do shit but protect himself, bro. Like I just said, that's self-defense. And that's why I say, like, that's why I say most of them are, but some of them aren't. Because you really got people just saying, that's murder, that's murder. Then you got, that's why I said about some of my people being black coons, because they want to beat them, bro. And here they are agreeing with them, talking about, nah, that was murder, bro. He wasn't even supposed to have that on school property or nothing. Like, bro, you know how many times kids have shit on school property that they don't supposed to have on school property? What the fuck you doing with a vape on school property? Like I just told y'all, nigga, I know niggas who've had guns on them at school. Literally. So what the fuck are we talking about? But yeah, man, Karmelo Anthony, if you ever see this guy, I hope you beat that shit, dog, because they just had you fucked up. That's all. They had you fucked up, gang. And I'm rooting for you. I really hope you get out this situation, because they had no business. Austin, he did not have no business putting his hands on you, gang. That's my truthful opinion. And then you got these other people trying to defend what the fuck he did. Nah, bro, you don't put your hands on nobody and y'all just cussed each other out. You don't do nothing like that. And then you trying to intimidate me with your size. The fuck? Now I give him the grace, because Hunter, he didn't approach Karmelo. He was just backing his brother, so whatever his brother was on, he was on. He was within that verbal altercation with Karmelo. But did he go up and put his hands on him, though? No, he did not. And I hate, like I told y'all, I'm not a bad person. I have a heart. Like, I hate that it happened to Austin. He had a lot more life to live. But you can't be doing shit like that, bro. You can't. All that bullying shit, all that shit over with. Niggas gonna get they lick back. You must ain't heard when, let me give y'all a perfect ass example. Just didn't nobody die though. I don't know if y'all know the rapper Pop Smoke. Shit, like when he was like 15, 16, he was with some of his niggas and some other niggas was bullying Pop. And Pop, it's like he froze in a way. Not on some scary shit. It was like he just froze, like he was like, not terrified, nothing. Like, it's just like he froze. So years went on. Pop got.
Remember when Pop Smoke got revenge on his bullies?
Chappelle! Chappelle!
This clip went viral back in 2012 when he was only 13 years old. But 7 years later, he found one of his bullies in a gas station. Remember when Pop Smoke got...
or another. And it just unfortunately happened in this situation to where Karmelo had a little blade on him, a little 3-inch blade. He had a little 3-inch blade on him. And that's what happened. He wasn't the aggressor. How are you the aggressor and you're not sitting nowhere? You're in the vicinity of sitting around them, but you're not even close to them. You're closer up to the front and they're at the back. How? Like, it doesn't make sense, gang. It really doesn't. It fucking doesn't. So how can you say he's the aggressor? When he's sitting by somebody, he He over here sitting by somebody else making small talk saying crazy weather, huh? And then Karmelo say, and then when they asking, I guess because they never seen him or they knew who he was a little bit, but they just was trying to bully him. I don't know if they knew him or not, but they had asked him. They were like, because you know people are fake like they don't know you, but they really do know you, like they know your name and shit like that. They asked somebody with the under the tent, who is this guy? Karmelo said, I'm nobody. Leave that nigga alone. He just told you he nobody. He's basically, in so many words, telling you that he wants no problem. Just leave him alone, bruh. This goes back to what I'm saying. It was fucking raining. Why would you put the man in the fucking rain to get wet? Do you know how uncomfortable that feels to be rained on? Nigga, I just got rained on last week. When I was at work, when I forgot, I had my windows down and I didn't know it was supposed to be raining. My facility big as hell, nigga. Do you know the run? Because I didn't walk in that shit. I ran. Do you know the run that I took to get to my car? In the inside of my car was wet and shit. Nigga, I was soaked. I was stinking as hell. Socks and shit wet. Jeans wet. Undershirt wet. Top of my shirt wet. Shoes all wet. That shit uncomfortable as hell, gang. So why would you just put this man out in the rain like that? Because you don't want him under the tent. Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck about your coach telling you step up, be a leader. The fuck? Have some respect for the man, bro. He ain't did shit to you. He didn't provoke you. He didn't come at you aggressive. He didn't do nothing. He didn't even speak to you. He went up on the tent and sat down. Probably waiting for the rain to clear up so he can go warm up. But yeah, bro, Karmelo, I hope you see this, bro. Man, I hope you beat this shit, dog. Because this shit is self-defense through and through. Real shit. Yeah, bro, I wanted to speak on that topic because I was seeing it a lot on social media and shit, because I really just got Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Just disheartening. I hate that for, bro. I hate that for Austin. Probably had some scholarships. Probably had some schools looking at him for football and shit like that. Never know. Probably could have went to the NFL. You never know. But you decided to be a bully that day. When you could have just had the decency to let the man sit up on the tent until the rain cleared up. I'm pretty sure he didn't really want to be under there with y'all. I get nervous when I'm around a lot of y'all, because somebody in this room racist. That's just what it is. But yeah, bro, I wanted to speak on that. My condolences goes out to the Metcalf family. I had to say that, but that's the real. That's just what I do, bro. I keep it funky. I keep it funky fresh, man. I tell it how it is. I'm not for the sugarcoat shit. I used to hold my tongue. I used to want to be cool with everybody. I've changed. I've woke up to the Matrix. I see shit for what it is I see shit for what it is and not what I want it to be. That's how you gonna get through this life shit. Seeing shit for what it is and not what you want it to be. That's not how life works. Because if you do that, if you see shit for what you want it to be and not what it really is, bro, you will set yourself back for years and wonder what the fuck did you go wrong. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that situation because it's sad on both sides, because Karmelo, his life will never be the same. Y'all just don't understand. That nigga traumatized. He didn't want, like I just told y'all, he didn't wake up thinking about that shit. He didn't wake up and say, yeah, I'm finna do this shit. No. He was thinking about winning a track meet with his team. It wasn't that serious to kick him from under the tent. It wasn't that serious. But yeah, bro, like, I just wanted to talk about this situation. The Metcalf family, they'll never be the same. They lost a son in the situation. Like I just told y'all, my condolences goes out to them. Even if you're racist or not, I just stay away because I know how y'all can get. So I still got love. Like, I show everybody love because they're just me. I show everybody love. I mind my business. That's why I tell people, God forbid it, knock on wood. But if I was ever to get in a situation like that, or any situation, people know, oh, Steph don't even really talk to niggas. Like, y'all had to be did something to bruh for a situation to go down. Bruh don't even talk to niggas. Bruh fidgety. Bruh anxious. Bruh has anxiety. Bruh has social anxiety. Bro have ways to where he deals with his social anxiety every day. People wonder why I have these rubber bands on my hand. I click these rubber bands when I feel myself getting anxious. I'm twitchy. I'm not the same person niggas know. I'm just always on high alert. Because when you wake up, you'll understand why I'm always on high alert. But yeah, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all stay dangerous. Positive energy always create elevation. Free shot Jamal White. Stop being bullies. I don't care what's going on at home. I don't care about you wanting to make someone feel a certain way. That's not okay. Everyone deserves to be treated equally. Even though that's not the type of world we live in, but everyone deserves to be treated equally. Love y'all. Source created everything. Source created everything. He created all of this. This beautiful world. Life is beautiful. I need y'all to look at it that way. Ashe. Amen. Steph gone.